Good morning, everybody from the Philippines. I'm just doing a real quick morning update. Then we got to go into town. I'm very frustrated this morning because we got a couple of cameras that they're not working right. I got a couple of what are they called? Wi-Fi cameras, and they're not working the way they're supposed to. I'm a little bit frustrated. But I have a plan. They're wireless, right? Let me show you what we got here. Sam Gloves is here. Let me show you what we got here, Sam Gloves. I got this surveillance camera right here. It's got a little motorized thing on it, and it's working just fine.
There.
I ran. You know what? I did wear them for you on Larry's Live. You're gonna have to go back and do the replay, Sam. Yeah, go back and do the replay, and you'll see me wearing the disposable gloves. Latex. Latex, my friend. I went all out for you. But I don't have any with me today. So I'll just explain it. So this camera's new, and I can't get it to work. I can't get it to find the Wi-Fi. And over here, you got this camera, and it's working fine. And it's got the repeater right there. I don't think so. I don't think I have any gloves that are right with me at the moment, Sam. I apologize because I wore them for you on. I was gonna wear them for you on this live stream, but I don't know where my box of gloves is. But I did wear them for you on Larry's live the other day. So anyway, let me set my coffee down here and open the gate. Or let me see if I could open the gate while holding my cup of coffee. Oh, that didn't turn out so well. Yeah, I thought I'd lose a drop or two, and I certainly did. All right, live from Bye Bye City Leyte. Here's what the lot is looking like right now. So we've got some leftover. I think they're leftover hollow block. I'm gonna have to figure out. They're not really leftover. We'll just store them. We'll just store them inside the cage there for uh, when we get, when we get ready to build the rest of the fence, which will be coming this way. So let me show you the progress that's been made on this so far. Oh, there's a lot of noise this morning in the province. Frank, what are you doing with that bolo? Huh? What are you doing over here? Oh, okay. You're filling in
Your grass.
the grass. You're cleaning it all up, huh? Along the fence line. That's a good idea. So anyway, this is what it looks like so far. See, they've made a lot of progress, and I would imagine, or they told me yesterday that they're getting ready to pour the columns today. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. I'm excited about this. I get easily excited over stuff like this, especially when things are going well. Maybe I shouldn't be walking on that pile of dirt there. Yeah, because I got these brand new Sabatos. Okay, I got the Skechers from the States. Let me see. All right, so you see they're getting ready to pour the columns. That's nice looking form right there. So they got one form that's already, it looks like it's already built. It looks like it's ready to go. We'll see. And then they're working on form number 2, 3, and 4. So they're gonna pour today. They're gonna be pouring buckets of cement in there. Billy, bro, no, I'm not sure. It all depends on how it turns out there, Billy. Because this is going to be the quickie house, No, no, it's not a house for quickies. It's a house for a quick build. But I have a feeling it's going to slow down now because after this fence is rendered, it's going to look like this, Billy, over here. This one. It's going to match. Pink is here. Good morning, Pink. It's morning here in the Philippines. Not quite 7 p.m., I think, or 7 a.m. Well, anyway, the whole thing is, once it's all rendered and all nice looking and here, this is all done, then the next step after that, we still have about a week or 2 weeks worth of work here, is we have to level all this. We have to laser level it, right? To make sure that we're above grade, that we're above at least that barangay road that's up there. The guy's having fun making shade here using these leaves from this tree. So anyway, that's what's going on here, is that, and then once the plans are submitted to the city, which they're wrapping them up, they should be ready to go this week. Then it's about an 8-week waiting period. So for 2 months, there won't be any activity. We could level this in the meantime and compact the soil, render the walls, make everything look like that wall over there on this side. And then once that's all done, Larice is here. Good morning, Larice. And then after that, Larry's here. Then after that, there's nothing else to do except wait. Wait and ponder. But not ponder too much because you don't want to frustrate the engineer. The engineer's been really nice with the changes, that I've been trying to make. And this should be the final one. And that is that the foundation. I talked about how I wanted to use what they call a slab foundation in the States, as opposed to excavating down to the river rock, down to the very bottom, because that would be a lot of expense in excavation. So we decided that, yeah, it'll work, that because this area becomes a contained area where the rock doesn't have anywhere to move, you can actually compress it and add 3/4-inch gravel, and then you could pour a slab and you could be good to go. So the thing the engineer and I were concerned about, we both kind of like were thinking at the same time, is drainage. And we were talking about drainage. Letty Me is here. Man, I'm telling you, Letty Me and ABCM, you guys are hot stuff. I was watching your channels the other day. I just got to mention this. There's no way that I could hang with the kind of dough that you guys give away. You guys give away so much sponsored cash. I'm proud of you guys, but man, did you see ABC channel giving away 21K? Oh my gosh, I can't hang. 21K is a hell a bunch of money, and I can't hang with giving away 21K. There's no way. I would have to go and solicit sponsors for that. But I love it. I actually love it. I think it's a beautiful thing. Congratulations to all the winners from Letty Me's channel, celebrating birthdays, I think, and anniversaries and such. Happy birthday to them both. Happy anniversary to them both. I can't remember which one is which. Letty Me, was that your birthday? Anyway, shout out to you, Letty Me. Thanks for being here, and I'm glad you had a good run on that giveaway. So anyway, yeah, unless I'm getting people mixed up, anyway. Anyway, the whole thing is that, man, oh man, that's the way to do it. That's what YouTube is all about. It's changing the landscape of the global economy. Sharing is caring. Anyway, so I was going to say, we probably have to bring in 10 or 12 more truckloads of river rock, and then 5 or 6 or 10 truckloads, or maybe even 20 of 3/4-inch gravel, and that should get us above the barangay road. We have to come up at least a foot or 2 feet above the level of that road before we can start building this house. So I was saying, so the model that we're going with is what they call matte concrete foundation. And we're not going to be using concrete supports to hold up the house like these over here. What we're going to be using, Larice, what we're going to be using is we're going to be using I-beam with plates and expansion bolts into the concrete. I just want to go a different way here in the Philippines. You know, I want to kind of build in a hybrid kind of fashion, very non-traditional kind of thing. It's very non-traditional. It's more U.S. style of building a house. And so this 3/4 inch compacted gravel will lock in this this river rock, and prevent it from moving. That's, see, because we created like a little box. We created a containment area for the rock. Now, was this the plan all along that Dan had in his head? And I'd have to tell you, yep, it was. I have a whole bunch of ideas, and I figured this one couldn't hurt any, right? But the river rock and the clay combination was actually the engineer's idea, and it works just fine. And I know it does because that's how we constructed this house over here. That's how this was built. Remember, this is reclaimed swampland in the Philippines that we're working on here. Folks, I got to tell you something, right? I didn't do this for investment purposes. I'm talking about, I didn't expect that the value of real estate was going to climb the way it does in the States. But I got to tell you something, it is climbing like the value of real estate in the States. Joe, did Minnie tell you that camera isn't working again? So I have a plan. You're live, by the way, so no cussing. No cussing. Jill doesn't cuss. I'm teasing Jill. Jill, I have an idea. Why are you naked? Oh, you're going to go take a shower. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the plan would be, let's run a T1 connection to the repeater up there. And so let's pick up 50 feet of T1 connection, and let's run it. See how it's got a T1 connection in the back of that repeater? Right? And then we could solve that internet problem. I don't know why we're having it. That's number one. I don't know why it's not connecting, because that distance between that camera and that one is nothing. So this camera is working fine. Another thing that I thought about is maybe there's a conflict because they're using two different applications, but that's something that the technician would have to decide. If there's a conflict between this camera and that camera in terms of the software application. So it's a possibility that that's happening, but we probably need a technician. Is he a technician, like electronic or IT or
No, he's just an
installer?
installer.
We probably need a brainiac to come out here and tell us if what we're doing is okay. If we run a T1 connection over there, then we know that we have solved any internet connection problems that we might have. So we might need somebody that's high tech. What are you doing wearing that gold? Aren't you afraid somebody's going to steal it off your neck? Are you afraid someone's going to run by in tandem and grab your gold chain and run with it? It's not real, yeah. He had to say that, folks. He had to say it's not real because he doesn't want you going there trying to steal his gold. But everybody knows that's 24 karat solid gold, my friend. He's laughing at me. There's Minnie. She's over there working in the outdoor kitchen.
Good morning, everybody. Get ready early because
We're going downtown. I know.
Okay.
All right, everybody, that's a wrap. So we got these camera problems. This camera just doesn't want to connect to the internet. I don't know why. So plan B would be to run a T1, a direct line into that repeater. right there. And then that should solve the problem. But hey, if you have an idea of how to fix this, leave it in the comment section below or private mail me, message me, so that I can figure out how to get these cameras connected. I've reset them 2 or 3 times and nothing seems to be working. The cameras don't seem to be liking me. So anyway, I mean camera. It's just really this new one with a new app. It's sitting over there. And so we have to figure out if there's a conflict. All right, Larry, you enjoy your evening. Thanks for joining us, everybody. That was a quickie update. We're gonna head downtown. I'll see everybody later. Bye bye. Have a good one.